The mark yourself as safe option on Facebook is reminding me how many of my friends are idiots. I know you're safe. You are unemployed and live in Watford. Yes, this is r/British Problems part 5 of 3. I can't even be bothered. Yeah, I just want to do another one. Screw you all. Anyway, r/British Problems is a collection of uniquely British problems that aren't actually all uniquely British. Most of them are just human nature, but in our own self-absorbed way, we think that they're our own problem. Anyway, that's besides the point. Let's just crack on and look at some. Neighbour told me my new fence was banging. I said, cheers, mate. I'm really happy with it. Turns out he meant the wind was making the panels bang in the night, not that I'd done a banging job of putting it up. See, this is the problem with the lexicon of the United Kingdom. There's words that mean different things. Like, for example, if you say, that is the shit, mate, that means it's good. Or if you say, that is shit, mate, that's bad. Tiny little nuance that you must understand. It confuses me most of the time anyway, so there you go. 10 years ago, I mentioned to my other half's family that I like cheese. It's Boxing Day, which means that we're going to visit them. And there'll be a cheese board that only I will eat, whilst they all watch and comment on how much I like cheese. It's a predictable annual event now. I have a similar situation. I once told my grandmother, bless her heart, before she passed away, that I liked dark chocolate. Every single time I went to her house, she would have a bar of dark chocolate, which I didn't overly like that much, but it's the thought and the sentiment that counts. So you can't, just go, oh, sorry, no, I don't like, because that would break their heart. And you just, yes, eat it, enjoy it, and put up with it. Unless you're an arsehole. If you're an arsehole, you'll abuse other people's good nature, and you can sod right off, to be perfectly honest. If you don't eat the kind of slightly not great thing that your grandma gives you, then you need to go away and have a think about what your life is. That sinking feeling when you have zero interest in football, but your child is developing a clear passion for it. Oh God, now I'll have to hang out with football dads. This one brought back a hideous memory for me. It's similar to this but different. So I, as you can imagine, am not exactly someone who is into football or sports or exercise of any kind whatsoever. But when I was 6, I believe, my parents thought, well, we should probably get him into football because literally every other child his age is into football. We'll take him to football practice. Fantastic. So we go down to football practice. I get put in goal after doing some theory of football, of which I took in absolutely nothing. I was sat in goal, and I thought, why are they getting so excited about kicking a little kind of orb of wind around a field and then putting it into a net? It just doesn't interest me at all. And then, fortunately, there was a train line that went past the field where we were playing football, and I was apparently, I don't remember this exactly, but my parents tell me they saw me look up at a train that was going past. And I was obviously imagining, oh, I wonder how that works. That's very interesting. And the ball sailed past my face, straight into the goal. And we never went back to football practice after that. And they just accepted that I was, different, shall we say. Just that I didn't like football. That was it. I couldn't be bothered. It's a stupid game. I left my headphones at home. Now I'm on the train and I can hear everyone eating, breathing, and sniffing. Disgusting. I don't know how many people are out there who are exactly the same as me, but when there's someone, my esteemed father is a prime example of this. When he eats food, he disassembles it into its component atoms. So he breaks it, a pork chop, into carbon, nitrogen, hydrogen, and iron, everything that's in it, into its individual atom, and then consumes it. It's the most annoying, masticating, disgusting sound that you could possibly imagine, and I hate it, and it builds my blood pressure to the point my face turns red because I don't say anything. I'm just like internal pain and suffering, really. Who else is basically eating like a hobbit now? Breakfast, second breakfast, 11s, luncheon, afternoon tea, dinner, and supper. I'm doing the exact opposite. I, a couple of days ago, forgot to eat anything at all until 9 p.m. when I was watching some PewDiePie video or something like that and just realised I haven't eaten anything. What is time? What is exist? It's dark outside. Oh, cool. Sweet. Hashtag lockdown fun. You shop at Lidl/Aldi and can't pack as fast as the cashier throws it at you. The cashier has to stop to look up fruit/vegetables on the EPOS system. So, leave them loose and tactically distribute them throughout the conveyor belt to give you valuable extra seconds. Also great for the environment is you aren't using single plastic bags. Very nice sentiment at the end, but I do the same thing at my Lidl, but I put my bakery items throughout them because they have to do the same with the donut and the fat slices, the lardy bastards or whatever the hell they call them, the fat pastries. Two different people in the world. Vegetables and a little bakery. No matter what problems adult life brings, I always tell myself, at least I no longer have to play rugby in period 1 on a wet Monday in December. This is the most truth in the world. I have nightmares, night terrors in fact, of standing in the rain in shorts and these stupid spike boot things for whatever reason that always escape me as to why they exist. Long socks which were red, which was supposed to be our house colours to promote competition. I don't care. I'm just wearing red socks and look ridiculous. Okay? And I'm standing in a field and there's a man shouting at me to mark someone. I don't know what that means. I'm just going to stand at the other end of the field and then slip off into the bushes to hide away from the pain. Why do you subject people to that? I am not built for sport. I like hotel rooms and settees with nice cloth on them and scatter cushions. That's what I like. Don't make me play rugby in the mud. I don't want to do that. I also once in rugby, we didn't play proper rugby when I was in secondary school. We played tag rugby for, pathetic, weak individuals such as myself, as if we got one slight blow to the cheek, we'd have an aneurysm. But I thought I'd scored a try when I got the ball from someone and started running down the field thinking, bloody hell, I must be quick, I must be good at this, until I realised when I got to the other end everyone was staring at me, and the instructor then, the PE teacher, shouted, that's the wrong end, and I scored an own try. So that was my secondary school sporting experience. Getting a taxi home, pointing out to the driver they missed a turning, but oh no, they know a quicker way, mate. Then, sitting there in a silent rage watching the meter tick higher and higher, and you both know full well they're ripping you off. But it's late and you're knackered and you are in no state to start a confrontation. Silly boys. I hate this. I hate this so much. If you're going to drive a taxi, then just drive the taxi to where I am, and then drive the taxi to where I need to go, and then let me go. Don't charge me an extra £10 because I'm hammered. Even though I'll already give you an extra 15 quid of one story I told before. But anyway, that's not the point. Stop trying to rip me off, I hate you. Being the only person with any sense of urgency when the taxi is outside. That's even more annoying because they will take advantage of that. They will start the meter and then you've got Barry over in the corner going, oh no, I want another beer. I don't care. Take it with you. Put it in a brown bag like back in the 80s, or if you're low on cash, out in a park. But just get out of the... We called the taxi 20 minutes ago, okay? You've had 20 minutes to fart around. Get outside and get in it, and then we'll go to the pub. Leaving work and responding to see you tomorrow with I'm not in tomorrow. Then not being able to leave until you've both worked out what will be the next day that you're both in together. If I'm starting this conversation, I now go, see you later. But if someone else says, see you tomorrow, I just respond, yeah. And they won't see me tomorrow, and they'll probably work out rather quickly. It's a lot better than sitting there for 15 minutes going, well, no, hang on, I'm not in on that day. No, I'm not working the weekend, so... Oh, no, yeah, so I won't see you on Monday. Who cares? Who gives a shit? Just go home. It's a lot easier. Just lie. Lying makes things a lot easier. And I think we will end on this one, because this is this exemplifies most British people's awkwardness and distaste for human contact. I'm so British I can't even say thank you. Shopkeeper. There you go. Me. Oh yeah, nice one, mate. Thanks. Cheers, pal. Have a good day. Yeah, cheers. I have another good one. Okay. Would you like a plastic bag? Says the cashier, and I can't just say no. I have to say, no, thanks. I'll be all right. Thank you very much. Yes, thank you. And they look at me like I've got shit on my shoe, which is understandable. But I can't just say nope, because I feel rude. Even though it's not rude, it's just an answer. It's ruder to put your answer in amongst a cryptic string of rubbish that makes no sense. But there you go, welcome to Britain. Thank you very much for watching r/British Problems part 5 of 3. If you enjoyed the video, then do smash the ever-loving bastard out of the like, subscribe, share, Instagram and Twitter links in the description below, and also that tiny little bell thing that's next to the subscribe that means actually subscribe. Why, I don't know, but it exists. I think what you can do this time is politely ask it to do so, to push all of the buttons for yourself, and then when it refuses politely, then you punch it in the face and smash your pint on its head. Anyway, thank you very much for watching again, and bye for now. Stay in your gosh darned house if you wouldn't mind, please. Awfully, it really does help people not die and such. It really is a good thing. There's lots of things you can do in there as well, like bake cakes and make banana bread and clean it. I don't know.